Aquarius, you seem to be coming up with the same in and ahhing. How you doing? In and ahhing. I think you've shown your R's again to an Aquarius or to a Sagittarius. Whichever way it is, you've shown your ass, you've turned your back, you've walked away. I feel Aquarius. For some strange reason, I was thinking that it was Aquarius today, and I'm thinking, you know what, I've got to do Aquarius next, Aquarius next, Aquarius next. And I was kind of preparing myself for it, and then I realised and thought, oh, Capricorn is next. But Spirit was kind of telling me, no, do Aquarius. So for some reason, someone's doing an Aquarius, meaning I will do you. A number 2. What do you do with a number 2 from the past? Flush it. So I think that you're very flush at the moment. I think that you've got quite a lot of money. Okay, because flush in the UK is I'm flush. You could be dealing with someone that's pale, or it's a pail of water, Jack or Jill or Jackie. Okay, and it's a pail of water. And this person lives on a hill, probably on the left. Last turn on the left. So this is the last turn, the last time, the last time, the last time. I think a lot of you, like I said, when I do tarot readings, Aquarius, I have so much Aquarius in my chart, right? But one thing that I've always learned along my path is that you've always got to remain emotionally open, right? You always have to remain emotionally open. There's no point, right? And I mean physically, where people say, yeah, but I don't want in a relationship, I'm looking for money. I'm looking for a job, but it don't seem to be happening. Well, it's because you have to be emotionally open. That's why, what a lot of people don't get. Because when you are not emotionally open, or when you're not open at all, you're not open to move on, you're not open in order to meet an Yvonne, or I don't know, E or M, but something to do with like somebody here is not emotionally open. Now, your readings have been so confusing in the past, and it is so, where we've gone over it, where people have gone back to the past, the same kind of placements, everybody's kind of like, all these people have the same kind of placements. Basically, the people that you're not talking with, forget those, right? And then go with the people that you are talking with, right? Because I think that you're networking, if I'm honest, Aquarius, that you're networking, and you're kind of figuring and studying people out and think, you know what, I've got your Aquarius, and I've got your R's. Basically meaning there's too much in and ahhing. There's too many people that are kind of too many people making parking fines. But again, someone that's fine, but you've shown them their R's. You're like, you know what, you might be fine, but I would rather just turn my back. Because it's kind of like too much in and ahhing. Now, in the UK, umming and ahhing is someone that just can't ever make a decision whether they're talking or whether they're not talking. Okay, so they because the energy that seems to be around you, Aquarius, is this, like I said, umming and ahhing, like should I, shouldn't I, shall I, shan't I, shall I lie, shall I la lie, shall I triller, or triller thriller killer, Michael Jackson, but like thriller, it's too much of a drama. I don't know, someone around you just makes too much racket or too much drama out of a crisis, which means anybody that comes in and out of your life, or anybody that makes so much drama or so much racket or makes a drama out of a crisis, I just move away from those people. I don't run from people, I just don't give them any attention, because normally, Aquarius, you get people that cry for attention, and you don't. Some people don't even realise that they do, right? So the way I deal with that is just let people run off, right? That's normally what I do, because if it requires too much attention, it requires too much strain, right? It means it's too strenuous, it's too strainful, it's too painful, because you've got a lot of pain X people here as well. As you move on, you meet someone else, but the person that you move on with, always, you would be talking with them. If you're not, then that's the person that stays behind, right? Because you've got this, like, it's too painful, I want to, I can't, it's too painful. The people that live in pain always live in regret, because I guarantee you that the majority of people that watch, when I do a past reading, they'll just connect the past reading with a past partner. Because what it should be is recent past. And if you're not talking with a person, then it doesn't mean that person, right? Because I don't know, I keep getting this feeling of what's channeled for you is this, I'm getting my past mixed up with my future and my ex, kind of like I've got an ex, but they're not talking, and are they talking with someone else? Am I confused? But I have an ex and I've got a past with them, and I think that I've moved on, but every time I watch it I just relate it with that person, which is pointless, because if that person isn't in your life anymore, right, if they're not talking and they're in the shadows, then they're in the shadows. You have to move on. right? Because I'm getting a lot of this, like, I'm moving on and I'm moving forward and I'm looking forward to the future and I'm emotionally open. But then you've also got this channel messages, I'm trying to move on but I'm an emotional wreck, right? So something being recorded, someone's watching, like I don't know, tarot, or your ex is watching, or but fuck knows, you know, they have to be watching because I'm hearing this, like, I'm just watching and I'm a spectator, and it came up. What was that? It came up in another reading. I'm just a spectator making a spectacle of it, like basically watching from an hourglass or something, like a sand time or Sandy or any beginning with S. So someone could be watching Steve, or there's another Steve, but like I'm just watching, and I'm like a spectator in a dark room. So you're definitely dealing with Virgo energies, Aquarius, and don't get lost. Your past, present, and future can all have Virgo in their chart, right? Because I'm feeling like I'm just a stranger in a dark room, and I prefer to just watch, right? Than what I do act on it. Like I have a theory. And I have like a theory that this is happening, but the theory is more of a theoretical approach to it, of like a drama, right? So drama school, being schooled, school of fish, 3 Pisces is involved. Okay, third party energy is trying to move on. Okay, I get a feeling that there's an energy that when you try to move on, there's someone that you're trying to move on with, because I definitely feel there's someone that you're talking to. The people that you're not talking to, they're the people that are following you, right? So you've got a leading energy. I'm leading, they're following me, right? So they're following my call, they're following what I say, they're listening to what I say. So someone is spying, listening to what you say. Probably me. Who knows? But like, you know, when you go forward, there's a good possible chance that people that you meet in the future to break down this energy, and your strange messages that you've constantly had for a little while, Aquarius, right, is that you try to move on, but because these people have all got the same kind of placements, when you move on, there's a good chance that you meet somebody that is with someone, right? They're in a circumstance, because they will always have karma, and they will either have children, an ex, or something, and you're moving forward and you've met someone, okay, and you're probably more than likely talking with this person, okay. As you do, you've got someone that follows you, right? Now, they could be confused with the X in the future. What on earth? Something to do with Capricorn. X marks the spot. A Capricorn is following, right? Thinking, like following but thinking, but being more led astray. Because it's also got Leo energy here as well, Aquarius. And you've got like, man, who am I following? Like, am I following this? Why am I following it? Like, can I understand it? Like, I'm following it, but I don't understand. Like, what? Like, someone's getting their wires crossed. I don't know why. Someone's getting their words mixed up, or like they're just all mixed up with their past and God knows what else. I mean, like I said, me personally, my approach to any kind of drama in my life, I just always remain emotionally open, right? I'm always emotionally open, and it doesn't matter, because people will connect you connect the dots of energy, right? You connect the dots of money, finances, a spiritual gift, a calling, meeting people, willing to meet people, very much willing to go into your karma fearlessly. But then when you get fear people that do fear, they fear moving and they stay. They just stay as they are, right? There's the Kurt Cobain, right? So they just stay as they are, but they come as they are, meaning, well, I come as a package, and that's me altogether, and this is what you get, and if you don't like it, then that's that, right? And there's an Aquarius all over. So you've kind of got this package deal, or something like that's going on with around a deal, like making a deal with someone, making a pact with someone. It could even be a Leo, but you're making a pact and you're making a deal, right? Now, financial deal or anything, but you could be dealing cards or anything like that, but you're making a deal, whatever it is. But someone's making a big deal out of it, like a big drama out of a crisis. Now, don't relate these to people that are not making a big deal of it, right? The people that make a big deal of things, leave those people, which I think you are, and you're kind of like moving forward to the people that are more relaxed. Because anybody that does a skittish energy and they're like, oh, just forget those people, because they stay put for ages, just wandering, and it has got a lot to do with around Virgo energies. Now, past, present, and future. Some people have had this energy where I've turned my back on Aquarius and turned my back on a Sagittarius, right? And then also Virgo involved, meaning I'm going from one to another, which could mean that your mother has a Virgo in her chart as well, right? Or there is a mother here that has Virgo in her chart as well. And there are so many energies where Spirit's gone, you know what, if y'all can't figure this shit out yourself, let's just throw a curveball in it, let's just throw the keys in the fishbowl, right, and let's just make it difficult for you not knowing who's who, right? So everybody's kind of like, well, I kind of know who I am, and I know I've got in mind, and I know who I want, but then you've got people like, well, I know who I want, but I'm not going to get what I want, you know, do you know what I mean? No, no, right? So you've got a lot of fish here, you've got a lot of Pisces energy, you've got also a lot of Aquarius energy here, Capricorn and Virgo, big time, because you, whichever way, Lucy, you look at this, Lucy, but whichever way you look at this, right, you're looking at it from a perspective of people that you talk to, and for anybody ever that you don't never talk to, then forget them, forget them, right? Because if people are not talking and they just sit in the shadows, then they're just people that like to watch, right? So that's followers, right? So when you know individually yourself, you know, well, I kind of don't really care what people think or say. I'm just going to be me. I'm emotionally open and I'm emotionally available for meeting the future. Well, then you don't get a player because you get someone that's serious, right? Meaning that I take myself serious, I hold myself against anything. I'm moved forward and I'm willing to meet a person, right? Now, if you're not, you're obviously watching for a job. But if you're watching for a love interest, then just keep connecting that to your past. Because if you're not talking with people, then people really need to understand that if you're not talking with a person, then the messages may not relate with you, right? Because I don't know why I keep getting this crossed energy of like, you know, talking, not talking to people, networking, moving yourself away from people that you're not talking to, moving forward towards the people that you are talking to. Look who's talking, which would mean child, you know, looking after children, babysitting, maybe needing a babysitter, or like you always have to babysit a baby, maybe, a baby, maybe, nobody puts baby in the corner. So someone's being put in the corner, is what I hear. Like, I'm just going to leave you in the corner of my mind. That's it. You're just in the corner of my mind. But basically, I'm emotionally... You see, if you're emotionally available, which means I'm free, I'm single, I'm emotionally available, you've got to be talking with people. And why do I always feel like I'm having to do this at the moment? I've got no idea. Like, you've got to be emotionally available. And if you're not emotionally available, then you have to look at, well, what is it that I'm looking for in life? What is it that you're looking for in life, right? Because I guarantee that a lot of you may not connect the dots with, you know what, I'm exactly happy as I am, but I don't have anything. That's because you're not emotionally open. That's because you're not emotionally open to witness your karma. And if you're never emotionally open, you've got a block within you, right, that stops you moving forward, which normally means children, distance, or it means that I'm emotionally worried, which means that I'm in denial because I want a relationship, but I'm telling myself that I don't, right? And you've got so many of these energies that emotionally want people, but they're not emotionally doing it. But then you've got people here as well that could well be you that are emotionally open and that they are doers, which means I'm emotionally open for anything, right? For anything. And that isn't a player, that's a person that networks. That's like, well, you know, you're just a waste of time. You're a waste of time. You know, I'd rather go to someone that's not going to waste my time and is serious about what they want in life. Because why would you go towards a playing energy that's not serious about things, right? Why would you go towards someone that doesn't take things seriously? Because you've kind of got this strange vibe around you, Aquarius, without me looking at the tarot. Because I kind of gather it because I had so much in my head this morning about this. The main message was, it's different for people that are emotionally available against the people that are emotionally not. For the people that are emotionally aware that you have energies that are approaching you. Oh yeah, you do, definitely. And I pick up a lot of Seven of Cups energy, I do, or Cancerian energy, or seven energies basically, right, of being open to go forward, not backwards, right? So if you lot are all fighting with a Cancerian, right, and they're in your life, then forget the person. Forget the person and move on, right? For God's sake. Because I don't know, I just keep thinking that people watch and they constantly connect their past with their past, and they always connect the dots with their past, and they live out the past all the time, right? You have to live out the future. You have to live with what you're presented with at the time, right? So I don't know if any of you are studying time or something, which is non-existent, so there's no point doing that. Right? But like, you know, I'm hearing these energies of like, is this a waste of my time? Yes, right, I'm not going to bother. Right? Is it a waste of my time? Yes, I'm not going to bother. I'm emotionally open. I'm going to be bothered with the person that can be bothered. Meaning that if you can't be bothered, then I can't be bothered. So I moved on. Right? So the people that are like, I can't be bothered with the past, I'm done with the past, I'm moving forward. Right? What is it that you're emotionally open for? Right? What is it that you're emotionally open for? Because I really do keep picking up that someone is definitely emotionally open, but someone here is also emotionally vulnerable, which means that they have too much to lose to give up to go forward, which means that I don't want to give up the stability that I've already created and got in order to go towards the future to make more, which means that someone worries and fear. So there's like, you've definitely got Leo energies here of like fear and loathing in Las Vegas, or like of approaching, like it's approaching and it's approaching and it's approaching a deadline, and it's approaching like a timeline of like, you know what, it's like ready or not, here I come, and it's like, look, ready or not, here I come and here I go, right? So you've got so many different references of what I'm picking up channel wise, Aquarius, that it's probably going to confuse you, right? Because I'm hearing that I'm ready and I'm ready, are you ready, right? And you've kind of got someone like, well, I'm kind of ready, but I don't know if I am and if I'm going to be late. So I don't know if any of you are looking at pregnancy or like coming in too late, because it feels like a first come first serve and a finish line, and it's like, look, first come first serve. If you're honest and you're open, then you have to start communicating, because it feels like, look, I think like I'm coming, because it feels like this goddamn race, right? Like ascension. I'm going up towards someone here. This person might be with someone here, but they're interested in me and I'm talking with them. You got someone here that's kind of like behind, and it feels like this goddamn race that's going on of like, well, it's a first come first serve. If you're serious, then talk. If you're not serious, then don't. Just stay as you are. And there's the stay as you are, as I want you to be, as a friend. It's like, well, I'd rather you be a friend than a lover. So you're looking at the Lover's card. Gemini, sorry. But like Gemini energies, right? And you're looking at that, I'd rather just leave it. I would rather just leave it than get involved in all of that kind of energy. Because you've got Gemini here now and it's getting confusing. Because you've got a lot of air sign energies too. Right, too. You've got Libra as well here as well for a lot of you now. Wow, Jesus. I think that it is mixed up, and to be honest, I think that your tarot card reading is going to be where there's a lot of counterparts, and there's a lot of moving on, and there's a lot of options, and it's more of a first come first serve. If you're serious, then be serious. If you're not being serious, then there's no point. You know, there's no point, because there's no point in hanging on, because you know, if you're emotionally open and you're serious, then you have to find someone that's serious and doesn't fuck around and mess around, like being in and out, don't know, can't make up my mind, or really don't know. And you've kind of got this, like, you know, people need to start really thinking, you know what, I'm emotionally open and I'm emotionally available for a chance at something in my life. And if I am, I've got to go for it, right? Which means that I've got to go. Like, I've got to go. I'm sorry, but I can't wait around for people that fucking wasting my time. I'd rather just move on and get going, right? So you either come or you stay. Right, you've kind of got that energy. You either come to me correct, you either come to me proper, or just fucking stay where you are, right? Because I get this irritating energy where people are just lurking around in people's energies, not clearing it up because they've not cleared up the past yet. Which means I still think there's a chance, or I need to approach in order to ask, or I've kind of got this feeling but I don't know if I'm going to be rejected, or I don't know if it's going to work out. And then you've got people like, well, I've just already worked this out. I've already figured this out. I've already started moving forward and I'm emotionally open. So you've kind of got these energies that are just lingering around your energy, Aquarius. And I feel a lot of Seven of Cups. I do. A lot of Seven of Cups. And I feel like people are like got up in a mushroom cloud and they're kind of like thinking about people, or they're thinking like who's serious and who's not serious and who's going to take me and who's not, and like a complete finish line race of like, well, I'm emotionally open, I'm emotionally available, and there's like up for the pickings, as if you say, which means that you would be if you were emotionally single and available, which means that if someone picks me, they do. If they don't, then just all stay where you are, right? You've kind of got that, which is a good vibe, right? Which is a good vibe. But don't never waste your time with people that just sit there not doing anything about their life or their karma, right? If they just want to stay doing the same thing, relate this to a mother, friend, brother, whatever, but they just want to stay doing the same thing all the time, right? If that doesn't relate with you, then why on earth are you trying to relate with someone? You know, because I don't get it, you know. Me, I take myself very seriously, and I take the future very seriously, which means I'm not going to waste my time with people that don't, right? If they don't take an energy seriously, then you're like, well, you're obviously not serious, right? So what on earth is going on, Aquarius? I kind of feel it, because I feel a lot of you are trying to move on, but you've got a connection maybe with other people that have got Aquarius in their chart, and that's why my head is kind of like, hold on, I'm giving the same kind of message to the people that have got the same. They're watching from their moon, sun and rising, you know, and it's like, well, I'm trying to move on, I'm trying to move away, I'm trying to move towards you, but I'm trying to approach you to ask you something. As you're trying to approach me to ask me something, I'm trying to move on and think, well, you know what, I'm emotionally available for whatever. So if you're going to speak, then say something, and if you're not, fuck off. Right? So you got like people that are trying to say something but can't, won't, they're just fucking playing games and running. Let them run off into the shadows. Right? Because you've got this people that are serious and people that are not. They're not taking themselves seriously. They're really not. And you got some like, well, fuck, I don't give a shit whether you're being serious or not. I'm being serious. And I know that I'm emotionally open and emotionally available. And there's something that I have in mind for my future that I'm going to get regardless. And whether you fucking like it and whether you come along, you either stay or you go. And you come as you are or you come as you go. Where did you come from? Cotton Eye motherfucking Joe. Right? So you could be dealing with a J, or a Jason, or a Julian, but J's. Anything to do with J. Jason, Jake. Jake, you right, son? But like, I don't know. Jake, Peyton? Anything beginning with P, anybody's name with P? Pearson, Scott Pearson. I'm hearing like Jennifer Scott Lee. Jennifer? Jason, like loads of J energies. Like Michael Jackson, MJ, MD. There's loads of people that follow me with all these M names. But MD, MJ, BMW or MJ, Michael, Jackson, Jacksonville, Jackie. These could be all names that are very much present in your life, like mums, fathers, children, siblings, interest of name. It's like shame my name, like you say my name every time, you always say my name. Say my name, bitch! Like, you know, like, I don't know, just say my name, ugh. I mean, what's that? Just say my name. Monique, Melissa. Wow, there's some names here being called. You called my name out. You always call my name. I'm hearing, like, you always say my name. But you got a lot of names here. That's what I'm saying. I think you're going through your little red book of names, like a Michael Aspel kind of approach. Like, this is your life. This is my life. And if you want my life to be your life, then you have to be serious. Because it feels like a meeting of Michael Aspel where you do the red book. Right? And I've gone through this in a couple of readings. And it was like this voice that used to just appear with everybody sitting around watching. Like, just sitting around watching thinking, oh, it's good, isn't it? And like, yeah. And like, can you remember me back from 1964? And, oh my God, that's Michael. Or like, you know, and then they would come out into the show and go, oh God, yeah, can you remember like years ago when we... So I don't know if you're like meeting people from school or like you're meeting someone again for a long time, or you're meeting friends, or you're getting together in a certain manner, or you're going to a party or something. Might be a sausage party with a Capricorn. I don't know. But like throwing food around, just like, man, this food is food is everywhere, bruv. Food is everywhere. But also food for thought. Like food for thought. Like, I'm gonna give you something to think. Oh man, someone's like, look, I'm just gonna give you something just to think about. Oh, what is it that's coming in? Could be an egg. Who knows? 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Like, I'm gonna give you 2 eggs, a slice of bacon, and a sausage to think about. So you're either having a full English breakfast, or this person from England, but like a full breakfast. Like, this person's got everything. They've got eggs, bacon, beans, sausages, fucking lot of it. You know, unless you're going out for breakfast with Tiffany. But like, I keep seeing these eggs, bacon, beans, like fried breakfast, or like you're going out for a breakfast with someone, or it's what about breakfast at Tiffany's, and the name Tiffany, or like someone's just got a nice set of like eggs and like a nice sausage and stuff like that. So I don't know, you could be showing eggs and bacon to people, and that's either food itself, or you're showing your hand. You know, I'm going to show you what's in my hand. Someone has got something in their hand. Someone's knocking at your door, that's for sure. Someone's knocking at your door. Someone's ringing your bell. Do me a favour and open the door, let me in. So you're gonna have, you're definitely opening the door to someone, that's for sure. You might like music, angel radio, what I do, that's also DAW, okay, door. So you're letting someone in. Oh, there's probably music. Okay, references here. If you didn't know, I run also angel radio. I do have one actually. I'll probably show it in the Capricorn reading. Because it's a bit early at the moment. But yeah, I'm definitely hearing though, knocking on Evan's door. Right, she's dealing with Scorpio energies. You're dealing with judgment. You're dealing with people that are coming back from the past as you move forward, swarming like twin flame energies. You start to move on, move forward, you're emotionally open. When you're emotionally open, that's when you're attracting a lot of energies. A lot of energies, because you attract in opportunity. Opportunity knocks for you to take it. Which means that when you're emotionally open, life is like a fucking box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And everybody, I think, well, I kind of got that in mind of what I want. There you go. You're going to have a lot of options and a lot of choices this month, Aquarius. And a lot of thinking to do. Right, a lot of thinking to do. And it's going to require some patience around a Sagittarius that people have Sag in their chart all over the place. Okay, and Aquarius. And there's going to be a lot of contemplating to do. And I think that as you start to forget someone, they start to realise, fuck, I'm going to miss out on that opportunity if I don't soon start doing something. You know, I do. I think that you're kind of got this energy of like, well, I ain't giving attention to the people that don't want it, and if they're not serious. And then the people that are like not serious but think they're messing around and playing games, they suddenly start realising that they're fucking losing opportunities in life through this month. And they're realising that you're going to take away the biggest part of me, right? So you take away the biggest part of me. And it's came up through a lot of readings. And it's about children. It's about moving on. And it's also, like, if you want the biggest part of me, and you want the whole offer, and the whole lot, and the whole eggs and bacon and fucking beans and sausages and hash browns, if you want all of that, then you're going to have to start doing something. Because I feel like someone is a very strong character here. And they're moving towards someone that they've got in mind, right? Because they're going to be talking with this person. And the people that are not talking, they're kind of worried, and they're thinking, you know what, if we haven't spoke for this long, then do I sit in fear and let fear define my life and not say anything? Or do I go towards the people that are going to talk? Because you've got this energy of like, I'm willing to talk, right? I'm willing to at least talk, to compromise. For the people that are like, well, I'm approaching, but I don't know yet. Those people are more of a no answer, because they might be these people that like, you know what, I'm losing this person and I'm losing this opportunity because the time has gone by that long that we haven't spoke, that I don't know now even if I want to or even if I'm going to reach out. And because of those same placements, I've got fucking no idea who that's going to be. You're just going to have to live your experience this month. Okay? And when you start moving on and moving forward, you've got someone that's like, if I don't soon start doing something with my life, or if I don't soon start gravitating towards the person that I fear I'm losing, then I'm going to lose them forever, and I'm soon going to have to either one, ask, or just not do anything, right? Or just not do anything. And there, because I feel like so many opportunities, honestly, so many opportunities knocking at your door, that some are going to miss them and some are going to miss out. Okay, Melissa or M or Emily or Emma or anything beginning with M. Okay, I'm going to miss out, and if this person misses out, they just stay, right? And then you've got this like, well, you can stay, you can come, you can go, you can do whatever you want, but don't mess around, right? Be serious or don't, is what I'm hearing, right? Be serious or don't be serious. Because you've got this energy of like, look, I'm not fucking around, I'm being serious, right? And then you've got someone like, well, I really don't know. Like, computer says no. So, I've got no idea where that's coming from, Aquarius. But you've got this strength and this perseverance to move on. Whether strength is here and it's a Leo or not. You've got this strength and this perseverance to do it. Like, to finish this project. To finish this once and for all, to wrap it all up. For once and for all, it's either a full energy and a trip and a journey, it's either a new beginning and a fresh new start, but it's one and one for all, which means reconciliation with the Three of Cups around a school of Pisces, right? And it means that we either give it another go, or we don't, or am I losing, or am I winning? Or am I going to lose you? Or am I just going to abuse you? That's what I'm saying. Am I going to use you and abuse you? Fuck knows, who gives a shit. Anyway, Aquarius, there's your very complicated fucking messages. So, let's see. Because the using and abusing could be a drug addict. It could be someone that drinks. It could be a mother. It could be anybody. Am I going to use you just to abuse you, right? So, whoever the users are and abusers are, then relate those messages to those ones. Relate the messages of love to the people that are serious that you're talking with, and to the people that are not talking, they just like to not talk. So they like to just not talk. And don't, for God's sake, try and think that a message is there for the people that I'm not talking to, right? Because me talking, visual aid, and talking and everything is everything to me. And for people that don't talk or don't see you, can't see them, you don't talk with them and everything else, then I'm just kind of like, well, I don't never relate a message to a person that I'm not talking to, because what's the point in that? You know, some people in life, they just like to go along and just not talk. What's the fucking point? Right? So, anyway, let's go. What's been going on? So this is your recent past. Don't connect this with you. I mean, you can, because it'll still relate. But it should be recent past. Okay, what's been going on in Aquarius' recent past? Fucking hell. That's why. The mirror effect. It's come out through Virgo. It's come out through Libra. It's come out, it's probably going to come out for everybody else. The Two of Cups. The chance of a lifetime of where you met your match. And you probably fucked it up. You probably give it too much rope, too many chances. And you probably turned into Pink Floyd, Roger or Waters, or Kelly Waters, or Roger Waters, or Roger, or Waters, a water sign. But too much rope will kill you every time. You know, so you probably met a queen or someone. But like, too much rope will kill you every time. I'll just keep giving you the rope. You just keep doing it, right? So you've kind of got this energy where you met someone here recently. You met someone, and you're talking to them. And if you're not, then the other person just kind of like give you a stare down. A stare down? Stare down? Stare? Stephen? Alistair? Ali? I don't know. It's kind of like dumbfounded, like, oh, shit. What do I do about this new person now? Because they're kind of they're on my level. You know, this person's on your level here. They're trying to level with you, or been trying to level with you here. Whoa, who's that band, Level? Bevel. Beryl. Aquarius. Aquarius. What's been going on recently with Aquarius? Man, my back has just started aching. Shit. Aquarius. What's been going on with Aquarius? See the fool. You took away the biggest fool from me. So you were foolish. What did you do that for? What did you act like a fool? More of a joking energy. Like it arrived at someone's lap, but there was distance, the fool. So it created distance here. There's a new beginning. Someone that a lot of you here are talking to. There's a person here that you're not talking to, and there's a person here that you are physically talking with, like physically, about relationships, things of life, and you're talking to that person. That's for sure. And you're probably talking to them about journey, travel, or you was, about going to see the person, okay? Travel to go and visit, which is also simple for me. Goddess Dragon Claw. We were talking recently about me, about her coming over here, and then me going over there. Here. Simple energy as well as here, you know. Going over to see this person, going to speak with them. You would have spoke about at some point about going to see a person here, right? So that is there. But someone has to be serious about that, right? Because I don't know why I keep picking up this. There's a few people here that this too is talking to. Because fuck, you must talk to one person in your life. Right. Aquarius. Aquarius. But if we're looking at love, the Two of Cups appeared, there's distance, right? It's going to require effort. Effort, right? Effort isn't, well, there's too much distance, right? Effort is, are you willing to put it in? If not, forget it, right? Is it worth it? Let's find out. 9 of Cups. So you got Aquarius, Scorpio energy as well. The 9 of Cups. This person's just filling their own cups. I'm prepared to fill your crack in if you want it. That's what I'm saying. Someone's a horny motherfucker and saying, you know what, if you want your crack filled in, I'll fill it in. And this person would have more than likely said that. Right? If you've got a spot and you've got a crack, I would love to fill it. Oh yes, they would have said that here. This person's just here in this card is really just sort of like standing by, ready for one of his cups to be filled. He's just kind of like ready for an opportunity. He's ready for an opportunity because he's going towards 10, right? So he's kind of thinking, you know what? If you all can't Flemish and phlegm my cup, phlegm? What? Fleming? Flemingway? Hemingway. Hemmingbird. Hemingway. Hemingway? But come my way. You can come my way. You can come here, is what I keep hearing. Because there's an energy here of, see, 9 of Cups in different decks, it shows feeding energy, right? It shows stubborn energy. And it shows energy of contentment, which means I've got everything that I want. Like I am emotionally open, but some are emotionally blocked. Depends on how your future goes. Which means there was a blocked energy where it's like, well, I'm trying to be emotionally open, but I'm only going to accept people into my life that are fucking serious and that are not really going to cause a bloating energy of like, it's too much fucking effort, it's too much work, you know, you either want it or you don't, you know. Because it means that I am emotionally satisfied and fulfilled what I have already, right? 9, 10, 11, the 2 of Cups. I'm emotionally available and I'm emotionally open to discuss things, and that's what I have, which is a 2 of Cups. I have one already. So you're either physically in a relationship with a person, or you are physically discussing things that would be of more pleasure, right? Because it's either leisure or pleasure, which means sexual healing, sexual pleasure. 2 of Cups is warm energy, right? Because it just reflects back 9 and 2. Which is 11. It just shows you that there's a mirror effect here, that people are kind of they're trying to pair off. You know, the energy of spirit is trying to pair you up with someone. It's trying to say, well, if you're watching but you're in denial with love, you're not in. You know, I'm in control of your contract because I'm giving you it, right? I read from soul contracts, I read from Sanskrit, I read from, well, generally, but without cards, but, you know, I read from the Akashic Records. So I'm basically a person that will channel your messages. And it tells me that Spirit is giving you an opportunity that is been presented to you here, which is that you're not really in charge of what you want or what you get. We are, right? So if you don't want it, then why bother? Right? Is that kind of energy. Two of Cups. What's this Two of Cups? What's this been about? Because don't forget, this is recent past. Two of Cups. For God's sake, people, move on. If you've moved on from exes and children and you're argued and God knows what else, then move on from those messages eventually. You know, I see a lot of people, they all contact and say, yeah, my fucking ex with the person, the children and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're not in your life anymore, so don't keep connecting the messages with the dots of the past. Past is way gone in past, right? You know, the recent Two of Cups. What's this been for? King of Cups. See, some of you have met King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could have same placements of your past, literally, right? But this is a very goddamn stable Two of Cups person, regardless. That's what I'm saying. This person's like, well, if you don't want it, don't have it. I'll fill my own cup, you know. I'm emotionally open and available for a Two of Cups to come into my life. Here, right here. A very stable, caring, loving, giving person. You can't fuck a king around, because a king will just go, okay, you know, next. You know, which is me all over. I'm kind of like, well, you're a waster, you know, you're not doing anything, so, right, next. You know, who's serious? First come, first serve, who's serious? That is a King of Cups. I'm serious about my life. I'm serious about my love, right? Because my love does it good. So some of you, you're in a relationship with this person. That's you with your soulmate, right? If you're not, you've got a Two of Cups of a King of goddamn Cups. What more do you want here? You know, what more do you want? Because that's a stable person. These messages are not for those people that are like, yeah, I fucking hate my ex. No, forget them people or watch something else. But you've got a very stable King of Cups here, right? The Fool. Got Sagittarius creeping up. I'm only going to take that card because that's the one that I see, and I'd said it in the channeled messages. So, Sagittarius all up in it. Water signs everywhere. Sagittarius is everywhere. Don't start coming up with conclusions that it be a person when you don't know if their ex had the same placements. Right? Just relate it to the people that you're interested in and not to the people that you're not interested in. Right? So you've kind of got this temperance energy of like, I dipped my toe in the water just to basically see what was going to happen. But there couldn't be an avoiding energy because there's distance here. You should definitely have been talking with this person here. Right. What's the Nine of Cups? The Nine of Cups. But no, then the person decided to not talk. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. No. They got skittish. They ran off like a child, maybe. I don't know. Because it is either a child, right? But they don't know how to communicate. So they pull back, they hold in, they wait. They just sit and wait. Probably, well, I'm just going to watch loads of tarot card readings and wait and think that a tarot card reading is for changing my life. Without action. Right? Without action. Meaning there are things that I want in my life, but if I have to do it, I have to open my mouth and say. And someone did, but then they closed down. Shut up, didn't say anything, stopped talking to the person. So you messed the Two of Cups up. Right? So there's an energy here of a king that would have gone, okay, who's next? Right? So they would be looking for someone that talks to them and someone that doesn't talk to them. Okay, so this person here is the shadow person. It's because it's the person that's not talking. Now, you've still got the same energy if you're a child of parents and your parents are not talking with you and you're not talking with them. That's definitely an energy that you're not talking anymore, you and this person. Right? Because it was wish fulfillment and it was there of a Two of Cups, but someone decided to not take this approach. Meaning that there was an option and an opportunity there, but the opportunity in the past here was missed by not being able to talk with a person face to face. You know, anybody, twin flame journey soulmate, talk with a person goddamn face to face. Right, talk with them. But here someone is in the shadows, Page of Wands, fire sign. Could also have Aquarius in their chart and Scorpio in their chart. An Aquarius somewhere, Scorpio maybe somewhere, fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We'll give it one more round. What's this King of Cups for? Yeah. This person is the most stablest person ever. They're ready for a relationship. They're emotionally open to be offered a relationship from a person. You have to reach out to this person. If you don't reach out with this person, guarantee they'll move on with another woman. Here, this man. This man and woman, they're either together already, and it causes such a confusion because they're already together. If they're not already together, then if this person is a Two of Cups, emotionally available and ready person, they'll go off with another woman. But in the future, in the past, this is more of a King of Cups was talking to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Here. Right, and that was the opportunity of the Two of Cups. It was right there. It was right in front of someone's eyes. But I always feel that this woman here got skittish here. Because if you look at her face, she got skittish when it turned up in front of her, and she thought that she was going to get bit. And she thought that, oh, a relationship? What? This is why I was saying in some of the past videos that y'all fucking women are crazy as shit. Sorry, but you know, sometimes it turns up on your lap and you sit there watching tarot card readings for God knows how long, and it turns up in front of you, right in front of your eyes, and you're like, what do I do? Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. I thought I wanted. I didn't think. I didn't even think I want one. But then, what do I do with that? Look at the king. He's kind of like, shit, okay, never mind. It came in. I've got a lot to offer. I'm a decent guy. I'm a decent character. It came in and offered to me. And it was from this person. But look at their face. Shit, what do I do? No, because I'm worried about being bit from my past, dude. Something scared me from my past, and I'm living out the past more. So I'm worried that you're going to be snake. I'm worried that you're going to be someone that's going to deceive me. What are you offering me? Oh, I don't know. I'm still connected with my past here. Because I'm worried. Trigger. This is a trigger here. A trigger. Because it offers from a snake. Which means that if there's a snake in the grass and a snake in the boot and someone's still connected with the thoughts and feelings of a snake, which you all have, then it scares this woman to death. A relationship scares her to death. She doesn't know what to do with it. She's sitting there like that. No idea. This king does. This king does. That's what I said. Don't get fucking mistaken. I'm going to start sticking up for the lads because I also am one, and I am a person also that has male followers. And I guarantee the majority of women I've met in my life are crazy motherfuckers. They're crazy as shit, you know. And I ain't going to lie anymore. I'm just going to be blatantly honest. And I said it in another reading. I said the majority of people that I come across in my life are fucking crazy as shit. They are. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? It's a relationship. Why do people get so fucking skittish when it comes to a relationship? And I as a guy, I've got fucking no idea why people get so scared when it comes to feelings, when it comes to a relationship. Why do people get so fucking scared? It's a relationship. I mean, physically, fucking let me know. You let me know in the comment section. Why the fuck is it that people are, because I really, trust me, I don't understand. Why is it that people get so scared what they want? Like, they want a relationship, or they want to be open, and they want to be available. But why the fuck is it that people are scared about the life that they live? Like, they're living life, and it's great. But why are people fucking worried about people? Like, why are they worried about relationships? I'd seriously, let me know, because I've got no idea why people are worried about communicating, talking, getting to know somebody. You know, I seriously don't get it. Like, I don't. It's weird. Because your women think that you're emotionally prepared. But it keeps showing me the same story here. That a lot of you are not. You think you're prepared, But you're really not. Because when someone decent winds up, you get triggered off by your goddamn past. And you're emotionally still attached to your past thoughts and feelings and emotions. It's a feminine energy. They have strong emotions for a strong character of the King of Cups. But when a King of Cups comes up, and they're like, fuck, hold on a minute, you're stable. What the hell do I do with someone that's very stable in my life? Fuck knows. Let's glitch out. Right? And I started saying this in the extended version of some of the readings, and I can't remember what it was I was sort of giving advice of. Is this condition. You live out of your past of what you've learned by people fucking you over in life. That's what you've learned. If you've been in a marriage for so long or been in a relationship so long and you've been mentally abused and triggered, that's what you've learned to do to another, right? If you're a woman here that's been scorned and scolded and wounded by an ex-relationship and by a husband or by fighting over children or with children, and you've been emotionally scarred and wounded, that is what you have learnt to do to another. And that is why you get triggered. And that is why I see the majority of females as fucking lunatics. Because they come from someone that they've had kids with, children with, and they think that all men are going to be the same. Trust me, I hear it so many times, and it bores the shit out of me. All you men are the same. You know, I guarantee you've never fucking met a true king. Oh, fuck no. No, you've never met a true king. No, here. You probably missed this. But here, right, there's energies of where people get triggered from their past relationships. Feminine energies. You get triggered, you get mirrored. You live out of how much my feelings got fucking boo-hoo. Grow up. I get triggered and mirrored by how much my feelings get hurt by what people say, what people have done. Society. I get wrapped up in everybody that fucks me over. I did do. I was with one. And then all of a sudden I start to move on. And when I meet another, fuck it, shit, fucking glitch out like a fucking lunatic. And you're like, trust me, this king would be like, whew, fuck, okay, you're a fucking loony. Next. Guarantee you, this person was thinking that. It's like, Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with your head? My past. I can't let it go. I can't move on. I want someone, but you know what? What do I do with it? Computer says no. Fuck no. Come on. You know, I sit here wanting things, then when it turns up at your fucking door, what the fuck do you do with it? Fuck it up. You know, you'll sit there thinking for ages that you're emotionally available and emotionally open and ready, and as soon as it comes, you're like, you turn into Kurt Cobain. Come as you are, come as you go, where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Well, he fucking shot himself. Kurt Cobain, absolute raving fucking lunatic. Lunatic. Pretty decent music, but fuck, that guy was a fucking raving lunatic, bruv. He took more fucking drugs and screaming down the mic and acting like a complete fucking fool of his life, and then took his own. Fucking pointless as that. It's because he weren't fucking mentally stable. That's why. He didn't have the full ticket, Kurt Cobain. He didn't. No. Decent fucking music, but I guarantee if you knew him, you'd be like, fuck, bruv, you're a loony. I would. I wouldn't be friends with Kurt Cobain. Well, I won't now because he's dead. But, you know, I'd be like, fuck, I ain't getting wrapped up in all of that craziness. You know, I wouldn't. Fucking stardom or not. You might be an Aquarius star, right? But trust me, whatever star sign you were or are, fame hasn't shit. Fame, people that have fame and fortune, you know, there's a couple of stars that I would like to meet, but, you know, never mind. But, you know, it's just bullshit. But, again, you know, triggered. You don't see it. You know, I can sit here and, you know, be honest to you guys all day long. And trust me, the people that fucking don't like it, I don't care. The people that want to learn, you need to listen, right? You need to prepare yourself for what you don't know, right? is that when things turn up at your lap and you say no, and then yes and no, and then no, 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 yes, no, right? You're going to piss off spirit because they're trying to help you. They're trying to put you towards things in life that are saying, well, you know, there you go. That's what you're in denial about. That's what you wanted. No, 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 no. Oof, dear. Well, how do you think karma works? How do you think karma works? If they set it up and you fuck it up, take stuff from you, right? Misses the opportunity, it's given to another person. You have to spend it. So I said that feminine energies are the ones that spend. You spend the energy when you're having an awakening. Whoo, fuck, do you spend energy? Oh dear, do you spend it? Yes, you do. Being triggered, mirrored, PTSD, trauma, waking up, fucking all your energy is just pouring out fucking everywhere. You start spilling bollocks, and God knows. Oh my God, I can see. Oh, fuck me, I'm having a fucking hallucination trip. Yeah. Crazy, right? Have you been there, Steve? Yes. Do you have all of those feelings and emotions and visions under control? Yeah. Yeah. Try having 70, 75 awakenings in the period of 8 years. Temperance. Sagittarius, big time here. But Aries, Leo and Sagittarius all wrapped up in Sagittarius energies, which means there may be a Sagittarius sun here, sun sign, with another person that is another woman that also has Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. There are 2 women here of contenders, right? The great contender, boom, boom, pretenders, proclaimers, right? 2 women, also Queen of Pentacles, Queen of the Night, right? Here. Someone got fucking skittish about a King of Cups. She went off and glitched out like a computer, and then this person could well now be talking to another person. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. 3 of Swords, yes. Someone's just sitting in the shadows now, feeling this way. Well, it's approaching energy of shut through the heart, 'cause you're to blame, darling, you give love a bad name. Yep, someone's mum has been bad. Oh, mama, you've been bad. Yeah, see, it's the 3 of Swords. It's the inevitable energy of like, I came in, took a piece of your heart, and then took it with me. Stole it with karma. So then the person that ran off, not talking, they'll have something going on. Oh, fuck if I know. It'll be whatever comes out here. But you see, there's a person that's that distraught within their energy that they're worried about getting their heart broken. And this is why this person here will find that very fucking difficult to move on. Because they're worried about their heart being broken. And that means that they are not fearless, they're fearful. They live in regret because they feel, if I start to move forward with my life, will I ever get my heart broken again? So this person isn't ready for a relationship. They're not. That's why this person isn't speaking. Because they're not emotionally open and prepared to get their heart broken. And until you do, you'll never experience your karma. If you're sitting there thinking, you know what, I want to know energies and how do you do it and all that, get your fucking heart broken. Start being a man. Grow some man bollocks, right? How do I experience my karma? How do I get gifts? And how do I do what you do? Experience your goddamn karma. Grow up. You know, go fearlessly into energy, right? Experience what it's like. Your karmic experience is there. You're here for a goddamn reason to experience it. And I'll guarantee you, the people that run, they'll just experience it with another person. Whether it be me, them, anybody else, you'll experience it with another person because you'll never, ever be able to afford things or you'll never be able to avoid your karma in the future because you can think, you know what, no, I can't do that, no, I can't do that, I'm just going to avoid it, I don't want it, but I kind of want it, but I don't, I'll just wait until there's something that comes up in front of me later. The same energy, same person, same thing. And you'll probably avoid and blame men for the rest of your life here. Being honest, you know, it's the people that are heartbroken. It's the people that can't move on and can't move forward, right? So if your heart's broken and you're a feminine energy not talking to people, it's because you're emotionally scared here. You're emotionally scared of getting your heart broken. How do you think I became the King of Cups? It's because I was a feminine, fucking had no clue of my matrix system of where I was when I was waking up. No clue. No, fuck did I know. No, I had no navigating system. My whole matrix was glitching and I had no clue where I was at all, okay? And I offered and offered and offered and got turned down and denied and God knows what so many times where I forced my way into being hurt, you know. And then I met someone else and then forced my way into that situation to get hurt. I didn't force my way in, I just went fearlessly into the karma of the connection. I went into it thinking, you know what, what's the point of being guarded and blocked? I want a relationship, I want someone that's stable in my life, and the only way I'm ever going to really find that out about myself is going into it, fearlessly. Bosh, there you go. Didn't work out. Pfft. Boo-hoo, Steve, never mind, get over it, son. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, carry on with your work. Great. Pat on the back, there you go. You've learned masculine. Your women are never going to relate with your chart of your feminine, masculine approaches in life until you start experiencing what a broken heart truly feels like. Which means that if you worry about the future breaking your heart, it pretty much will. Right? Because you'll just end up not talking to people. Sitting there in the shadows, wanting things but not getting them. Okay, wonder why I'm not getting things. You know? Here. Might also be pain from a parent that now realises that their child is not talking to them anymore. You know? Never mind. You know? There you go. What's that? So, luckily, Aquarius, that, my friends, is called your past. Yeah. And your possible future. You know, depends who's who. Depends on who does what. You know. Your timeline can kind of be changed by action, you know. It can. It can be changed by action. It can stay as the same as no action. If you just stay put and do nothing, your timeline will just be the same each month. You know, if you're a doer, that's why you'll come up with counterparts all over the place and options and exactly what I said right at the beginning. Judgment. Open. Someone is open for discussion. They're open. They're ready for a relationship. Right? That's this person here. A medium, psychic medium, whoever, whatever. They're ready for judgment. Right? They are ready to move on and be open and emotionally available in their life. First come, first serve is this. Come as you are. Right? Come as you are. Which means that I'm emotionally available for yes or no answers. Depends on what the person says. But it has to be asked. The person's emotionally available to start moving on with their life. They're free. Single. Escaped from prison. Life sentence. Death. Right? On charges. New contract at work. Right? Emotionally available for the next part of my life. Dead or alive. There I am. You know. You got RoboCop. You're coming with me. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Get in, Pisces. Woohoo, there's the fish. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Elijah, that you? Dead or alive? Like I'm going to kill every motherfucker up in here. But like, I'm hearing dead or alive, you're coming with me. So I don't know if someone's getting arrested there. Ooh, 5 of cups. Ooh dear, what's that? Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Dead or alive. Dead or alive, you are coming with me. Is it Scorpio? This is a Scorpio card as well. It's also Libra. But yeah, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Scorpio, like, come here. Yeah, unless you're playing that game. But like, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Fatality. I mean, someone had a fatal accident? I don't know. I'm kind of hearing it. Oh, wow, Joe, definitely got to be going around this person. This could be your siblings, could be your stepfather here, or your father. The Son, the Ghost, the Holy Ghost, and Spirit. Oh, God, man. But, yeah, you definitely got a pig. You got someone ready for a relationship. Y'all got to come to this person here. If you want a relationship, you have to reach out. Strong individual character ready for a relationship, because you kind of had judgment as well. Ready for a relationship here. Don't get indignant with people that are kind of like, I don't know, you're probably dealing with also someone that's married here for a lot of you. Married. But you should be going into a relationship with this person here. Or you are already. A lot of you here already are. Right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Or this is your father and stepfather and your parents are together here. Let's see, Aquarius, what they got coming up for February. Something's happening in July, man. I've had so many messages around Julian, July, Jay, Jason, Mask, someone, I think, Uzi Girl, was it? Said that there's something big going on because I'd mentioned in 2 or 3 readings where I said, man, I keep saying July, or Jalija, keep saying Jalija, say my name Jalija, but like, yeehaw, but like, I don't know. I'm also hearing shall I lie in court, or something about court as well, right? Or shall I court you or not court you? Or have I caught your attention yet? Something like that, fish. But like, yeah, something happening in July. Someone said it's astrology. There's something big happening in astrology. So I don't know, that's a message that came from out of nowhere because I'm not an astrologer. But, so that might even be things that happen around the coronavirus. Anyway, for February for Aquarius. February for Aquarius. Cancerian, 7. You're moving, definitely. You could have siblings here. Your husband or your past partner is the partner that you're fighting with, constantly still here over children, all that kind of stuff. For a lot of you, siblings are here. You could be buying a new car. You might be moving forward, that's for sure, because Cancerian energy always approaches. It always goes forward here, so it leaves. So you got someone that might be leaving a marriage as you enter one. You've got people that could be married and they're trying to get out of the divorce and the energy and trying to get away from the other person. You could definitely be indicative with a person that is already married and hooked up with a person here. For a lot of you, could be a sibling, but 7 energies always go forward. Always go forward. Well, everybody's always moving forward, whether you think or not. But you should be keep going into the relationship. Because there's an energy of here, like I'm just going to keep running. That's me all day long. Me, I run too fast sometimes from everybody in my life. But get away, get out, away. I'm just concentrating on going forward with my life. Whoever comes along, I'm emotionally open, ready for a relationship. Bosh, straight up, no chaser. Right, which means I don't chase. I go towards the people that stop running, and then we collide with each other and we actually talk. For the people that run, I just let them run. Me, I meet people that don't play games. Here. So if people start running, let them keep running. Because they're going forward. Here. Virgo. Towards a Virgo. See? I told you. One was leaving a Virgo, towards a Virgo, go to a Virgo, go. Let's go, Virgo. Yeah, for a lot of you. Or you're still dealing with your ex-partner that you're trying to argue, scream with, and get divorced from. Or you're married with this person and with them already, okay? But generally, you should definitely be meeting someone here. It's exactly the same energy that came out through a few others. For a few others, this person is also a mother here. It's either your mother or this person is a mother. But you must be talking with this person. If not, they're just lingering around in your energy. Okay? If they're not talking, forget about the people. Go towards the people that you're talking to. Don't sit around waiting for people that don't talk. Okay? Let's see. Aquarius. King. Jesus Christ, bruv. As one person of interest, if you're interested, man, this person's up for the takings. King of Pentacles here. Taurus energy as well. This person's very wealthy. Very well off. Very well off and very wealthy. Right? Because you can be an earth sign and be struggling with money. It depends on if you are or not. You know, to be a true King of Pentacles, this person would be a very stable father, stepfather, a very stable father. Like, you wouldn't be arguing with this person. They would be a very stable character in your life, regardless of star sign. A very stable person for a relationship, knows what they want, and a very wealthy person. Very wealthy person. Regardless. One more card for Aquarius. Because I got this feeling that this is why this is up for takings, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here with a counterpart, the King of Pentacles. And you've got the King of Cups also involved. So someone's got two men or two women or a past partner that they're connected with children and kids. And it might be someone that is talking with someone that does definitely have children here. You've got a counterpart thing that is the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles connected with the King of Pentacles, which is connected with the Two of Cups. So the person that you are thinking of is a fucking very stable person here. Like, you're watching this and you're thinking, you know what, I know that person. Bang, that's that person here. Very stable, wealthy, healthy person, Two of Cups. Regardless. If you fucking hate a person, that's because the Queen and the King are together in a relationship. 11:11 on the clock. And you're trying to get in, get away, get out. Well, that's them going through a divorce. Because you just flip it. You might be talking with someone that has children and kids and they're trying to get divorced and get away. And that's involving this king, this queen, and this king. And that's water sign, Virgo, and also earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Two of Cups. Person could also have Libra in their chart, maybe somewhere. Because you've got the three here of someone that's not talking. To this person, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm heartbroken and not talking, and I'm pizzazzled and gone off my nut because of this person? What the fuck is the matter? Something. That's why this king could well be like, fuck it. You know, I'll talk to whoever I want. I'll talk to a person that's serious about a relationship. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, but I have a twin flame experience and they're with another man or woman. Yes, because this person's doing what they want, having their cake, eating it, and enjoying every moment. You know, you can't deny a masculine energy, but you see a lot of you do. You have something that turns up at your lap that's extremely fucking stable and you're like, let's fuck this up. That's why I don't get people. I don't, like, you know. Anyway, let's see. Well, the cards are easy just to interpret, but life, obviously, some people have got to have the whole package. This person's package is fish, chips, eggs, beans, sausages. Fucking very wealthy person, big house, nice clothes, fucking all sorts of shit, bruv. I think they probably even make their own clothes, this person. Or like they make their own money, that's for sure, because they bob and weave is what I'm picking up. They kind of like make their own money, this person. This person here could be an entrepreneur that makes their own fortune. They make things grow themselves by making a fortune. You know, here. King of Pentacles. Let's see what Aquarius has got coming up. Please, one more card, please, for February. Aquarius. I didn't realise, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Investments, money, very fucking stable person. I didn't realise, I haven't really looked too much into my chart, but I know I got Aquarius in Venus, but I have, it's obviously a Vedic star sign, but I also have like two planets there as well. Any astrologers out there? It's all third house action. I have Aquarius in the third house, but Mercury and Venus as well, all shoved into the same house, which is 3, right? So it's Aquarius in the third house, Venus in the third house, and Mercury in the third house, which is speech and everything else. And then Sun sign Vedic Aquarius. So it confuses me because I'm not an astrologer. I kind of know. I know that I'm like straight up no chaser, just fucking says it, say it how it is. And also teacher, which is 3 in the 3rd house, which is Aquarius. But yeah, I don't really study Aquarius. I don't really study astrology that much here. But 7 of not planets, like what the planet would mean. You see, kind of the house, but not the planet. But Mercury is speech, right? And then someone was kind to let me know that Mercury was in Aquarius was Mercury, and when I said I'm feeling a very strange couple of days, and I think it was like the 19th and the 20th, and I felt slightly off, and then someone said it's because it's Mercury and Aquarius, and that's where I have it. So I just feel my way through. Like if I feel a bit odd and a bit strange, I'm like, there's got to be some sort of planetary action. But investment, you see, someone's waiting to invest with a King of Pentacles here. If not, they're investing into their own business here. If someone's not waiting for this person is emotionally available and emotionally open, waiting for someone to invest in a king. When a king doesn't have an investment of love, they invest into themselves, and they invest further and further and further into their business. I don't know what I'm also hearing around being investigated as well. Being investigated is what I'm hearing. I don't know if there's anything to do with around dodgy dealings or business for a lot of you. I don't know, because I did slightly just hear being investigated. But that might be watched, you see. This person watches things grow, the 7 of Pentacles. They watch their fortune grow. But people are watching. There's someone I feel here is watching this person financially being very stable and as great support of like watching this person grow further into a king. Which is, I don't know if they're siblings, a love interest or partner, and watching this king like invest and grow up as a person here. So it might be your siblings and your brothers and sisters or children, and watching someone emotionally become very stable in life here. Is what I'm hearing. But you got some major economists, major king, 7 of a lot of investments, a lot of money, a lot of dealings. Love interest is kind of here, but it's not really showing itself up as an action. It's more of just energy that is around at the moment of like up for the pickings. Because this is up for the taking, which means that I'll take my time making sure I choose a stable person in my life. So it's kind of a person that's up for the takings, but whether this person's going to take it or not, I don't know. Here, right? But there you go. So that's your reading so far, Aquarius. We're going to go on. Geez, you've had the longest. So we're going to go on with the rest of your reading and see what comes up generally for your whole month of February, Aquarius. We're going to clear this away, move these over, do a full spread and clarify them. Okay, I might just bring out some channeled messages for the 1st until the 15th, but the tarot reading itself will only be over on Patron, which is the full access bundle. So if you are a part of that, they charge you on the 1st, I think, of any tier. They charge you on the 1st, I'm sure they do. And if you are still like a rolling subscription of the full access bundle, say, that's where you'll find your bi-weekly readings that don't come anywhere else. Your soul contract readings, if they come here first, they only go over to there extendedly. Thoughts, feelings. This week, these 2 weeks, for the first 2 weeks of February, I'm going to do a singles and couples, but I'm going to try and change some of my spreads up. I feel try to ask some different kind of questions. But I'm going to try and do singles and doubles for the first 2 weeks and see the people that are interested in a person that is single, and then or the couples that are together and blah and so on and so forth, and see what we come out with. And then some different questions like the outcome or how do they feel about you, what they're thinking about you, that kind of stuff. Okay, but we'll see. Okay, but that will only be over on the full access bundle. But you can find all links below. You really got to make sure that if you are on Patreon that you join, because Patreon is a completely different website than YouTube. It's just a link to another website. When you get over there and you want to join, you have to make sure you join with your email and password, and then when you do, join the link, and then that'll just keep you there, letting you know that you are a subscriber of the Patron 7 Tarot, or whatever it's called. I think it's called 7 Tarot. I've got no idea. But yeah, anyway. Okay, Aquarius, thanks very much, guys, and I will see you soon.